Yes people, we are back with another video. Again, a different type of style of video this week. So this week we're going to be talking about how I went a whole calendar year without drinking any alcohol. Not that I know of, what I can say, I did not consciously put any alcohol in my system for a whole calendar year. Obviously, I'm still here to tell the story. I didn't die without having any alcohol for a whole year. Obviously no unfortunate accident happened to me during that year, so blessed to see another year. But yes, I went a whole calendar year without drinking a drop of alcohol. So it was February last year and I just finished my first set of uni exams, and I decided that I was not going to drink after this night out I had at university in my final year, because I had a bodybuilding competition coming up. And yes, I feel like for the kind of year prior to that, year or two prior to that, I found that just drinking alcohol just didn't benefit me whatsoever. And I'd kind of do it here and there on odd occasions. And when I did, it kind of reminded me why I don't drink it. You know, I'm not one to just drink one or two with a meal, an evening meal, like maybe some of our parents are, or grandparents, whereas for me, I probably only drink to get drunk, you know, that the effects of that. I don't really enjoy the taste of it, to be honest with you. And yeah, I just decided, you know, enough was enough. Let's do it. Obviously, I knew that with my bodybuilding competition being in around 5 months, I knew that I wasn't necessary to drink alcohol anyway. So that kind of just gave me the excuse just to be like, no, I'm not drinking. And obviously on those occasions where people would ask, it was like, I always do this competition. So I guess that's probably more often than not the reason why people do not drink. That do drink, that who maybe do not want to drink, is maybe that kind of social, not embarrassment, but kind of, you know, awareness that people will kind of think something of them or badly of them because they're not drinking. And for me, you just got to, you know, die on your hill, you know, make sure, you know, you be firm. Some people will ask you why not, maybe because they feel like, you know, why are they not drinking? Is it because, you know, this or that? And it makes them kind of question maybe even themselves, you know, rather than anything else. So again, I guess it can be hard, especially social occasions, especially if you're from the UK, to avoid alcohol. But for me, the main reason was obviously because I had a bodybuilding competition, so that was kind of like my kind of excuse. But I continued that. Obviously my bodybuilding competition finished within the 5 months, so I still had, you know, a good 7 months left of the year. And I even traveled to the States not long after. And again, like, you know, for me during that period, it was just so important to kind of stay focused upon the goal. Because I was doing 5-6 months, and I think what it is, what you don't know, you don't miss. And I feel like even after my bodybuilder competition and my prep, people were kind of thinking, you know, oh, you know, we're gonna really enjoy a night out. But honestly, I was so focused on just having good food, because obviously, you know, I'd pretty much starved myself for a long period of that. So I was so focused on getting some good food down me. But anyway, you know, it was something that I wanted to continue to do. I kind of got addicted to waking up feeling fresh. That's the worst thing probably about alcohol, is I'm just so unproductive after I've had a drink. The day after, it just completely writes off the day, especially if I've gone out into the early hours of the morning. And I just found that I was being more productive in my day-to-day life. My mental state was a lot clearer, my clarity was a lot better. And yeah, like I said, I was able to go to events where there was alcohol. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of occasions that I did, and I just didn't drink. You know, I didn't find the reason to, and I actually really enjoy that kind of feeling. Kind of feels like a superpower, even though it's not, that you were able to kind of enjoy a social occasion and an outing without feeling the need to drink. Some people are not happy with their reality and probably feel the need to drink, whereas for me, I'm quite happy with my reality in that I'm creating, and I have created for myself, and find that actually I don't actually need to drink any kind of alcohol to kind of feel something else, feel a different type of way. And I guess that just comes with time, you know. Obviously, listen, I'm not going to say I didn't do it. Listen, when I was 18, 19, I used to do it, even probably younger as well. It's just kind of the thing to do, I guess, the new cool thing to do, that you can drink and you can go out and order drinks, you know, because you're old enough. 18, obviously in the US it's a bit different, 20 being 21, but I guess it's that kind of novelty, and it's soon wore off for me. Without a doubt, I just found that, you know, having that mental clarity, feeling fresh, was just so much more valuable to me. I feel confident without the need to have a drink. You know, some people might have it to take the edge off, so to speak, just to kind of feel a bit more settled, whether that be a social occasion or whatnot. But I've never been someone that just drinks at home anyway. I was only ever kind of like a social drink when I go out. And now I probably just have Diet Coke or water or something like that, just because I just don't feel the need to have any kind of alcoholic drink. I feel like to start with something that maybe people might want to benefit from or look as though they're having a drink, just to avoid those like questions, I guess, is maybe like mocktails or stuff like that. You're gonna get those questions, people are obviously gonna question you about that, but ultimately it doesn't matter what other people think. Obviously if something you want to do, maybe try yourself. I would recommend people trying it, maybe not a year, that can be seen as quite extreme, but maybe, if you're someone that drinks quite regularly, maybe try a month, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and then just build from there, For me, again, it didn't take, like I said, I've spoke about it before in terms of, wanting to do this length of time for a long time, and obviously we're 6 months since then, 5, 6 months since then, since obviously last February, and yes, I have had drinks on these odd occasions, but honestly, I probably could have done even longer, but I just felt like obviously I did the year, and I feel like every time that I do kind of drink and maybe like go out and have a few too many, I just feel as though that's why I don't do it. Sometimes I feel like some people need it to just remind themselves, well, that's why you don't do it on a regular occasion. Obviously people talk about balance and whatnot, but for me, I just feel like I value that productivity more, and that kind of what makes me happy. Ultimately, you've got to do what makes you happy in life, and that, for example, is just why I did not drink for that period of time, and I completely don't regret it at all. I found that it was like disrupting my progress within the gym, my productivity in terms of my business and my day-to-day life, and yeah, I just feel so much more grateful for that rather than kind of having to feel the need to drink. So that being said, that was my kind of experience of having no drink for a whole calendar year. Hope this has benefited you out there, and maybe if you try it yourself, let me know. If you don't drink, also let me know in the comments what you do for fun, if you feel like you need to drink to have fun. Again, hopefully this makes you think a little bit differently about that, and maybe even try it for yourself. But yeah, till next time people, I'll see you soon.